Hey y'all, welcome to Style Your Spirit. I'm Toan. Let me move some of these out of the way. I'm Toan. It's like Juan with the T. Toan. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about one of the things I love the most. Well, a couple things I love the most. One is mixing it up, and two are flowers. Now, I've talked extensively about how to arrange flowers, why you should buy your flowers weekly, and what flowers mean to you and your beloved, the people that you give it to, what it means to your home, what it means to your space. Today I'm going to talk about mixing it up, and a couple of things that I love so much to do is A, saving money, and B, getting more value. So today I'm going to talk about my florals from Trader Joe's. So I couldn't help but get these beautiful pink carnations. Isn't she lovely? From Trader Joe's. And I just saw this bunch yesterday, and for some reason there were other colors, and they were just half the stems for $3.99, and this one had double. So I was like, hey, I love the color pink. Pink as in, look, I'm even more pink here. I didn't mean to flash you, but pink, and there was a lot of them. So I was like, hey, cool. So I had a dinner party yesterday, and I thought, gosh, there's a lot of flowers. I could make one big bouquet, but I was inspired to mix it up. So here are a couple things that I did to mix it up. First and foremost, I used different vessels, and when you use different vessels, and say I used it for this dinner table, I'll drop a photo in my blog of the dinner table setup yesterday. But here's the trick. If you kind of get the vessels or the vases in themes, it helps kind of pull together the whole look, even if you have varying sizes. And I actually like varying sizes because it just gives dimension. It's kind of boring if you just use the same of everything. But there's a place and time for that. But anyway, so I was sort of in my wabi-sabi mode. And so, as you can see, there are 3 different arrangements here. I love this. I bought this at an antique store in San Diego. And these 2 I bought from like the thrift store for a couple bucks, like $4 and like $1.50. $1.50. So I cut them in different lengths. Make sure that you obviously have talked a lot about cleaning up in past posts, about cleaning up your flowers, cutting them, giving them some little love, taking off the dead leaves and blossoms before you arrange. But you cut them in different lengths, and voila, you have your wabi-sabi collection here. I feel like a QVC host. Anyway, or you could do a cut glass version. See, there's totally 2 different. This is an old perfume bottle from Goodwill. I think this was like $1. And this I found in the street. What's up? FREE, $3.99. So I found this in the street, and I was like, oh, this is a beautiful, interesting shape. Look, it kind of looks, I'm gonna tip it. You see kind of like the blossom shape there. So a couple tips is different vessels, but same themes. This is the cut glass version, and this is the wabi-sabi version. Different heights, I love that. And also, you gotta spread the love. So in cutting them in different shapes and arranging them differently, it's just different. It'll just also make the flowers last longer because they're in different vessels living in different parts of the house. What is interesting is sometimes I put, like this one was in the bathroom, this was in the altar, and these were on the table, and depending on the light you get and the humidity and all the temperature and everything, they last longer at different places, so you get more for your money that way too. This makes me think, in life, how can I mix things up? Because there is a beauty in the routine and even a beauty in the monotony, but how do you mix things up just to get them fresh? I've talked in the past about rearranging your furniture, which is super important. It clears up the energy, moves things around. Also thinking about other ways every day in my everyday routines, like driving to the gym, going to the grocery store, maybe taking a different route just to mix things up. And the third thing is, I was thinking about things that, every weekend, if you can't mix things up every day and you get tired of thinking about ways to mix it up, just be in the flow. Think about what works for you. So say every weekend you get up. One of my rituals on the Saturdays is getting up and really early and walking to the farmer's market. But again, I could take a different route. I could maybe try to go to a different farmer's market. But I just feel like it mixes, I don't know why I do that. It mixes things up. I don't know if that means mix, but it mixes things up when you mix things up in your life. So I want to know how you are mixing things up in your life to keep things fresh. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys. And don't forget to stop and smell the flowers. These smell amazing. Cheers.